Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to my presentation. First of all, let me say thank you for all participants who coming here today. Thank you so much. Next, let me introduce myself. My name is Aditya Vebri Pratama. My student number is 079. I'm from Erlangga University, major sociology as new student. In my presentation, we're gonna discuss one of topic in sociology called social change. Why I took this topic? Because right now, the world is undergoing social change caused by coronavirus, especially in the world of education, which is now using an online system. There's a big change for me. Okay, let's get started. In this part of my presentation, I would like to talk about social change. What is social change? Social change are changes that occur in social institution in a society that affect the social system, including values, social attitudes, and behavior pattern among group in society. Next is, according to some expert, social change is Sumarjan. The definition of social change according to Professor Sumarjan is a change that occur in social institution in a society that affect the social system. Next is Emil Durkheim. The definition of a social change according to Emil Durkheim is a change that occurs as a result of ecological and demographic factor, which change people's life from traditional condition born by mechanistic solidarity into condition of modern society born by organic solidarity. And the last one on my PowerPoint is Professor Dr. Muhammad Tahir Kasnawi. The definition of social change according to Professor Dr. Muhammad Tahir Kasnawi is a process of change, modification, or adjustment that occur in people lifestyles, which include cultural values, behavior pattern of community groups, social economic relation, and community institution, both in aspect of life, material and non-material. Next, we're gonna discuss characteristic feature of social change. The first one is sustainable. Human as social being wherever they are will experience change both quickly and slowly. This is certain to happen and will continue to grow. And it will continue up. Next is imitative. Imitative, or commonly called imitating, if there is a change made by a social group, it will be followed by other social group. This is because one group will another group will influence each other. The next is reciprocal relationship. Social change is not only limited to material or immaterial relationship, but can occur in both. This is because of the reciprocal relationship between the two. Next is temporary disorganization. Disorganization is a condition without rules due to change in a certain institution. For example, the political condition that occurs in Indonesian society in caused many changes to the society. Next is happen anywhere. Social change happen anywhere, from rural communities to urban communities. Only maybe the level of change is different from one place to another. Next is done by purpose. Social change are basically carried out by the community intentionality. Although there are also those that occur unintentional. Next is cause controversy. The existence of social change can cause conflict or controversy in society. For example, in a factory, there is a change that initially used human power and then is replaced by mechanics. However, this will be opposed by the worker because of the machine. There will be a reduction in the number of workers. The last one is character classification. Typologically, social change can be classified into several forms, including process, structural change, and segmentation, and others. In the next slide of PowerPoint, we're going to discuss supporting factor of social change. The first one is contact with other cultures. With contacts with other cultures can lead to interaction in its relation relate to culture. This interaction can be in the form of assimilation or acculturation. Next is advanced formal education system. A high level of education will affect the mindset of the people. Therefore, people will tend to think rationality and objectively. Next is respect to other people. By appreciating the work of other, one will be motivated to do research and produce other works. Next is community open system. A society with an open system will be easier to change that with a closed society. People will be easier to relate to other people to develop their potential. Next is population heterogeneity. Heterogeneous means consisting of many kinds, both cultures, race, ethnic, and others. However, all of that will encourage people to make change and achieve social harmony. The last one is future orientation. Future orientation thinking will make people think ahead and encourage the creation of new discoveries along the times. Next, we're gonna discuss an obstacle factor in social change. The first one is late development of science. This condition can occur in people who live isolated and closed. This makes a person unable to keep up with current technological development. Second one is traditional attitude of society. This attitude of society is usually called old-fashioned. So, the people glorify the traditions of the past so that it is difficult to accept the progress and change of the times. The third one is lack of relationship with another people. The isolated life will cause the people mindset to become statistic or unchanging. This condition makes a person not aware of developments that occur outside the community. Fourth, closed attitudes. This attitude is often found in ex-colonial countries. Usually, the people will tend to close themselves off from the influence of foreign nation. And the last one is there is a strong interest. Social organization that have recognized the existence of layer or strata will highlight the occurrence of social change. To certainly mainly their status, this condition will hinder the process of change. Next, we gonna discuss positive impact and negative impact of social change in this moment. The positive impact, the first one is advanced technology, creation of new jobs, emergence of a professional workforce, rational thinking, better life of life, the lower the level of discrimination against women, respect with time and work, and others. Next is negative impact of social change. For example, is emergence of consumptive behavior, emergence individualism behavior, rampant juvenile delinquency, promiscuity, and drugs, the occurrence of social inequality. There's environmental damage due to exploitation by human. There's a change in lifestyle. There's existence of a reduced custom and the others. Next, we're gonna discuss form of social change. There are slow and rapid social change. The first one is slow social change. Slow change can also be called evolution. This change occurs because of the community efforts to adapt to environmental condition and new condition that arise in society. The second one is rapid social change or fast social change. Rapid or fast change are also called revolution, namely social change regarding elements of life or social institution that take place relatively quickly. Revolutionary change are often preceded by the emergence of conflict or tension in society. For example, the right side is evolution of ancient human and the left side is evolution of ancient human and the right side is national reform in 1998. Next, we're gonna discuss type of social change. There are two of type social change. It's called small and big social change. The first one is small social change. This small social change. This change is a change that occur in elements of the social structure that not have a direct or meaningful impact on society. For example, trend model of hair and clothes and others. Next is big social change. This change is a change that occur in the elements of the social structure that have a direct or meaningful impact on society. For example, agricultural management using agricultural tools and mechanics. For example, is tractors and others in an agrarian society as shown below. Next is planned change and unplanned change. Planned change is planned social change is a change that is predicted or planned in advance by the parties who will make change in society. For example, vaccination for COVID-19, immunization, and the others. The next is unplanned change. Unplanned change are usually in the form of unwanted change and occur beyond the reach of the community. For example, is nature disaster like tsunami, earthquake, flood, and other. So the conclusion of my PowerPoint or my presentation is social change is a form of change which will then occur in various forms of community institution, which are contained in a form of community group which has an influence on the social system, which will include values, social attitudes, and also various forms of behavior patterns that occur among various forms of group in society. At this time, we are experiencing what is called social change, as well as the world of education, which is experiencing a change in the system in it, which was originally face-to-face, now we use an online system. We also student of course follow the exciting change and also avoid all form of deviation that exists. Thank you. I think that's enough for me. Any question? No? Okay. I'm sorry if I made a mistake because human is full of mistake. And I hope this presentation can provide knowledge to me and the audience. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.